De momento. Good morning, everybody. It's nice to be with you again. We're going to continue with the other part of the agenda. As you know, we have the social emotional content. But I'm going to show you. In the social emotional content, we are going to continue talking about the nice and beautiful place of Pureza. And do not forget to do the activities assigned for this week. Then we're going to continue with the topic, attendance, and goodbye. We're going to watch a video that has a description about that place. I want you to pay attention to the video and concentrate, because later you are going to tell me with your own work a little bit brief, a little description about that. So pay attention and watch carefully.
Baby on the track, yeah. Baby on the track, yeah.
Now tell me, what did you watch in the video? What kind of animals did you watch?
Tiger,
Tigers,
turtle,
turtles,
Lions,
lions, Did you watch a peacock? Did you watch a peacock or not? What other things did you watch? What other things of nature did you watch? Tirsa?
Parrots,
Parrots, yes. Only that, no more. There is there are a lot of animals of endangered species that you can see there. If you have the opportunity to go there, you're going to realize about that animals. There are a lot of trees, water, a canopy if you like or you enjoy adrenaline. That would be the best place for you. If you like walking, there is a big place for doing that. Try to visit it once in your life. If you haven't had the opportunity to go there, you can go later. Now, we are going to continue with the topic of the class. But tell me, what did you remember about the last class when we were discussing and talking about grammar? What was the last part that we did? Did you remember something? Or not? We were talking about
Compound words, blended words, and clipped words.
Excellent. Thank you, Tirsa. What other
Soy
things?
Carmen.
It's because I was checking her avatar and I saw Tirsa's avatar. Sorry. Thank you, Carmen. Take your spotlight literature with you, please. Did you remember about the simple past?
Yes.
In the last class, we only did one or two of these exercises, but we are going to start from the letter A. We're going to start here from the letter A, and we are going to continue talking about the simple past. I hope that until now you haven't forgot about this information. Number one, rewrite the following sentences. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the simple past tense. As you can see here, the verbs in parentheses are in present. So we are going to change them to the simple past. What is the past of sit?
Sat.
Sat. Excellent. Excellent, Carmen. Sit, sat. Once I sat up on the promontory. What is the past of fall?
Feel.
Fell. Very good. I got marked where the arrow of Cupid fell. What is the past of despise?
Despise.
Excellent. It's a regular verb. Then we only add the letter D at the end because it has the letter E here. Despite. I despise that Athenian maid. What is the past of watch, David? David?
Watches.
Excellent. What? With the pronunciation, it only sounds at the end like a little T. Watched. What? But we add ed because it's a regular verb. Helena watched him in wonder. What is the past of make?
Made.
Excellent. What made me compare myself with Hermes? Very aim. The past of think.
Thought.
Thought. Yes. I thought you learned or more true gentleness. Call. The past of call.
Color.
Cold. Cold. Maidens call it love in idleness. Here in the number 2, change the following sentences from the simple present tense to the simple past tense. The only thing that we are going to do here is to change the verb. The first thing is to identify the verb. What is the verb in the sentence? And then change it to the simple past. What is the verb in letter A?
Here.
Here. I hear. So we are going to change here to the past. What is the past of here?
Here.
The pronunciation is heard. Here, heard. I heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back. What is the verb in letter B?
Throw.
Yes, throws. The past of throws?
True.
Excellent. The snail threw her enamel skin. What is the verb in letter C?
Growing.
No, it's not growing. There is another. Daniel, what is the verb in letter C?
Are not.
Are. That is the verb, are. What is the past of are?
Where.
Things growing were not ripe until their season. In letter D, what is the verb?
Is.
Is. Excellent. The past of is?
Was.
Was. Was it not enough? Letter E. What is the verb in letter E?
Deserve.
The past of deserve is?
Deserved.
I deserved a sweet look from Dimitrius' eye. Excellent, Carmen. Letter F, what is the verb?
Was. Is.
Is, and the past of is,
Was.
was, excellent. Where was Dimitrius? What is the verb in letter G?
Take.
Yes, and the past of take?
Took.
Love took the meaning in love's conference. Letter H, what is the verb?
Riddle.
Excuse me, what did you say, Tirsa?
Riddles.
Excellent, riddles. And what is the past of riddles? Riddles, sorry, riddles. What is the past of riddles, Tirsa?
Rail.
Riddle. We add the letter D here at the end. Lysander riddle very prettily. Number 3, change the following sentences from the simple past tense to the simple present tense. In this case, it's like the opposite because here the sentences are in past. And we are going to change it to the present. And we are going to do the same thing. That is, first to identify the verb in the sentence. And then change the verb to the simple present. So what is the verb in letter A? David, what is the verb in letter A? David.
Interchanged.
Interchanged, yes. And in present is?
Interchange.
Interchange. Two bosoms interchange with an O. What is the verb in letter B? Carmen?
Shot.
Excellent. Shot. And what is the past of? What is the present of shot? The present of shot is?
Shoot.
Excellent. Shoot. And certain stars shoot madly from their spears. Tirsa, what is the verb in letter C?
Mint.
Yes, meant. And the present of meant is?
Mean.
Mean. Excellent. Hermia means it. What is the verb in letter D, David?
Letter B.
D. D as in dime.
Took.
Took. Excellent. And the present of took is?
Take.
Take. Cupid take same. What is the verb in letter E, Carmen?
Upon.
Excuse me?
Upon.
This word. Upon.
Upon.
No, yes, this word that was you are saying. So the verb is this for you. And you, Tirsa, what do you think is the verb in letter E?
Little.
Little. Do you know that little is an adjective? Little is not a verb.
Feel.
Excellent. Fell. This is the verb, fell. What is the present of fell?
Fall.
Fall, yes. It falls upon a little western flower. What is the verb in letter F, David?
Deal.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Liet.
Feel.
Light, light. Light in present is
Like.
light. L-Y-N-E. Lysander lies to us. Remember, we're talking in third person. Letter G, what is the verb, Tirsa?
This. Said.
Said. And the present of said is?
Say.
Say. Said, say. This is he, my master says. In letter H, what is the verb?
Was.
Excellent. And what is the present of was?
Is.
Excellent. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful Job. Now here in this part, you are going to write sentences using the simple past tense of the following verbs. If you can see, the verbs here are in present. So we are going to change this verb to the past, and then you are going to write the sentences. If you want to write the sentences here in your book, it's going to be okay. But if you consider that you don't have enough space for writing the sentences here, use your notebook. What is the past of learn?
Learned.
What is the past of give?
Gave.
Gave. Have?
Had.
Excellent. Be? The past of be?
Was.
Was
Or
and
were.
was
Were.
and were. Past of tell?
Tell.
Tell is an irregular verb, so it changes to the past in the written
Told.
form. Told, yes. Tell, told. Now write the sentences in your notebook or here in your book, please. I'm going to give you some minutes for working on this activity. Did you finish, Carmen?
Yes, teacher.
Read the sentence with the verb learn, please.
I learned English.
Excellent. David, read with a sentence with the verb give. David, hello.
I don't know, teacher.
A sentence using the verb give, but in the
Ah.
past.
In the past. I don't
Remember that
I don't know the you in the past.
the past of give. What is the past of give, Carmen?
Gave.
Gave.
Thanks.
Now say the sentence.
She is gave a new book.
She gave me a new book. Good. Here's a sentence with the verb have.
I've had a bicycle.
Excellent. Carmen with the verb be.
She was a doctor.
Great. David with the verb tell. Do you know what is the past of tell, David?
No.
The past of tell is told. Now say a sentence using this verb in the past, please.
I told you.
Excellent. I told you. Present, I tell you. Past, I told you. Do you have questions about the simple past?
No, teacher. No,
Okay.
teacher.
So we are going to continue with the future tense. Remember that here in the future tense, we use the auxiliary will. The future tense expresses an action that has not yet occurred. The action is forthcoming. The future tense can be expressed in two different ways, with the modal auxiliary will and with going to, with the auxiliary going to. The basic structure when using the modal auxiliary verb will is subject. The subject, it could be the name of a person or the personal pronouns, I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Then plus will, plus base form of the main verb. This structure is commonly used to express a voluntary action that has not been previously planned for a promise. It's also used to make predictions. Examples. It will make either man or woman madly dote. The auxiliary verb is will, and the base form of the main verb is make. And this is the subject. As you can see here, this is the subject. And this is the base form of the main verb. In the sentence, if the sentence is negative, insert the word not between will and the main verb. In this, if the sentence were negative, it could say, it will not make either man or woman madly dote. Going structure. The basic sentence structure when using the auxiliary going to is subject plus present tense of the verb to be plus going to plus base form of the main verb. This structure is used to make predictions, but based on what you see at the moment. It's also commonly used to state a plan or an intention. Example, I am going to read A Midsummer Night's Dream. And this is the verb to be. The subject, this is the subject, I. This is the present tense of the verb to be, am. Here is the verb to be. Then plus going to plus the base form of the main verb that in this case is read. Base form of the main verb. If the sentence is negative, insert the word not between the present tense of the verb to be and going to. Here, I'm not going to read A Midsummer Night's Dream. Keep in mind that just because a sentence contains the phrase going to does not mean that the verb expresses the future tense. Consider the difference between the following sentences. And here we have, I am going to school. In this case, this is the main verb. I am going to do it. This is, in this case, going is the auxiliary verb. Yes, going to. And do is the main verb of the sentence. But pay attention to the differences. This doesn't mean future. Now we are going to work on the exercises. Number
Teacher.
5. Hello?
Will and going to are auxiliary.
Yes, are auxiliaries when we are talking about the future. When you see a sentence using will, that means that the sentence is talking in the future. And when you see this, a sentence like this, is talking about the future too. Number one, rewrite each sentence using will to form the future tense. Here we have these sentences. Here there is a question. And all the others are affirmative sentences until letter H. So if we are going to change these sentences to the future, because with will denotes that tense of future. The only thing that we are going to do with these sentences is to write will. In which position are we going to write will in the sentences? This is an affirmative sentence, so it's going to be easy where we are going to write will. Do you know where we are going to write will? After the subject or after the verb? This is the main verb. Remember that will is only an auxiliary. So where are we going to write will? Here or here?
After the subject.
Excellent. After the subject. I will put a girdle around about the earth in 40 minutes. And this is a question. Where are we going to write will if this is a question? Tirsa, what do you think?
No, teacher, no.
You don't know. And you, Carmen?
Where is Lysander will?
So if we are going to change the sentence using will, in this case, we are not going to use this verb, is. Yes, is, the verb is going to be in the other way. David? Do you have an idea, David?
Can you repeat, teacher?
Where we are going to write will? What is going to be the position in this sentence?
And where is Will is under?
Thanks for trying, but we are not going to use is.
Where Lysander will is? No.
Where Lysander will be. Yes. The verb to be, but in the other form. This is. The is of the verb to be, but in this case, we are going to use, as you said, Carmen, be. Where Lysander will be. Excellent. Now here. What is the position of will in this sentence? In letter C.
He will is one I marry.
He is the will one and I marry.
He will be the one I married. He will be the one I married. Yes, that is the position of will. He will be the one I married. I was thinking in another option. What is the position here in the letter D?
He will seek thy love.
Yes, he will seek. But when we use the future, we are not going to write the letter S. Only the verb without the letter S. He will seek thy love. Letter E.
Your will lost me.
Excellent. You will lose me. Letter F.
I will meet my Hermia.
Excellent. I will meet my hermia. Letter G. What do you think in letter G, Tirsa?
Use will me as your spaniel.
You will use me as your spin. Excellent. Letter H.
Love will take the meaning in love's conference.
Excellent, Carmen. Love will take the meaning in love's conference. Here in the number 2, express the following sentences in the future using the going to structure. In these sentences, we are going to use going to. So what do you think about here, the letter A? If we are going to use the going to, remember that the structure of the going to is this: subject, present tense of the verb to be, then we have going to, and then the base form of the main verb. So in this case, we are going to use the verb to be and the going to. That are the things that we are going to add in order to form this sentence by using that structure of the going to. Think in the first sentence, in the letter A sentence, please. This is we have here the subject is she. Then we are going to add what?
Is.
The verb to be, that in this case, she is. Then we're going to add the going to. So she is going to, and this is the base form of the main verb. She is going to pursue it until the end. What about letter B?
You are going to servant does so.
Almost, Carmen. Thanks for trying. And you, Tirsa, what do you think? Tirsa,
No, teacher.
David,
I don't know, teacher.
I don't know. The first things that we need to identify here is the subject. What is the subject, Carmen, in this sentence?
You,
Your. Your. And what other word is the subject? What is servant, Carmen?
sirvienta,
Sirvienta is a noun or is a verb?
a noun.
It's a noun. For that reason, we are going to use this.
Your servant
Yes. Your servant
is going to do so.
Your servant is going to do so. Yes, that's the way we form with the structure of the going to. Now we have what is going to be here in letter C.
I have your love.
Vaya, Tirsa. What is the subject, Tirsa? In this sentence,
Your
the subject or the personal pronoun, what is? I have your or love.
love.
Love is the verb. Love is, no, in this case, love is not a verb. Love is acting like another thing, but not like a verb. Tirsa, what is the subject? Carmen, what is the subject? I. Look, Tirsa, this is the subject, I. Then, if we know what is the subject, then we are going to use the verb to be. That in this case, when the subject is I, we use the verb. What verb, Tirsa?
To be.
Yes, the verb to be, but the verb to be is, in this case,
Am.
I am. After we continue with going to. I am going to, and then the base form. And the base form of this verb is from here to here. So I am going to Continue reading.
I'm going to your love.
Have your love. I am going to have your love. What about letter D? David, in letter D? Do you have an idea? Have you heard, David?
I'm going to open this bank to rest my head.
Excellent. I am going to, upon this bank, rest my head. Letter E.
My heart is going to kill it with yours.
Excellent. Thank you, Carmen. My heart is going to meet with yours. Oh, my micro doesn't work. It's a statement for David. Letter F. Letter F, Tirsa.
F.
Yes.
I'm going to be out of breath. Is in the phone the case.
I am going out of breath in this phone chase. Good. What about letter G?
And here the maiden is going to sleep soon.
Excellent. And here the maiden is going to sleep sound. Number 3, write sentences in the future tense with each of the following verbs. We have go, change, think, keep, find, and forget. Write the sentences, please. While you are writing the sentences, I'm going to take your attendance. Pay attention, and when you hear your number, say present, please. Number 1. Number 1. Who is number 1?
Hi, present.
Okay. Number 2. Three,
Present.
4, 5,
Present.
6, 6 present in the chat. 7, 8, 9, 10,
Present.
11, 11 present in the chat. 12. 13.
Present.
14.
Present.
15. 16. 17. 18.
Present.
Number 8 present. 19. 20.
Present.
21.
Present.
22.
Present.
24. 'Present in the chat 24, David. 25.
Present.
26. 27. 28. 29.
Present.
Numbers 2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 15, 16,
Yeah.
17.
Number 7. Present.
7 present, okay. 17, 19, and 27 are not here. Did you finish, Tirsa, Carmen, David, and the others? Did you finish to write the sentences? Or do you need more time?
I need more time, teacher.
Okay, let me know when you finish, Tirsa, please.
I need more time, teacher.
Okay, do it. Continue working.
Finish, teacher.
Excellent. And you, Tirsa? And the others?
Ya casi.
Almost. So read the letter A, Tirsa. Carmen, please. With the
I
verb.
will change the future.
That is the letter B, change. I will change the future. Excellent. And with the verb go, Tirsa, do you have a sentence with the verb go?
No, teacher, ese no lo oye.
I will go to the park.
I will go to the park. Excellent. Think. Rudy, what about you, Rudy? Are you working with us? Maybe he's not here. Think. What about the verb think?
I am going to think on my vacation.
Excellent.
I am going to keep the book.
Great. Find.
She is going to find the treasure.
Excellent. Forget.
He will forget the birthday.
We will forget the birthday. Okay. Now pay attention to this part. Choose the sentence in which the verb is correctly classified and conjugated. Fix the incorrect ones. As you can see here, in letter A, we have the simple past tense. Letter B, simple present tense. C, simple present. And D, future tense. Do you think in the letter A, the sentence is correct? If we are talking about the simple past, is it
No.
correct? What is the mistake in that sentence?
Letter S in the lips.
What happened with the lips? Lips is the verb of the sentence. What happened with this verb? In what tense is written lives? The verb. This verb.
Present.
It's
Simple
written,
present.
it's written in simple present and it is supposed that it has to be in simple past. So we are going to fix that mistake and we are going to change this verb to the past. What is the past of lives? Live. The
Left.
past, yes, left. Thank you, Carmen. Yesterday he left for the party. Letter B. The sentence is correct or not?
No.
What is the mistake, Carmen?
Use a verb to be.
The use of the verb to be. In this case, we are using are. What happened with are? What happened with are? What is the problem with are? Because are is in simple present tense and the sentence is in simple present tense. So what is the problem with are? Do you know, Tirsa, what is the problem?
No, teacher.
And you, Carmen, what did you say that are is the problem? Carmen? You know that are is incorrect, but you don't know why.
Are is used in verb to be.
So pay attention to this part. In this sentence, yes, are is the mistake, but why? Because in this case, are is denoting plural. And the sentence, the other part of the sentence is in singular or plural.
Singular.
It's in singular. So if the sentence is the question is in singular, what verb do we need here?
Is.
Is. Excellent. So we are going to erase are and we are going to write is. Is it not enough? That's simple present. Now here in the letter C, simple present tense. What is the mistake here in the letter C? Or do you think the sentence is correct?
The verb is in past
Which verb?
made.
Excellent. So if the sentence is in simple present, what is the correct way? We are going to change the verb in present, right? What is the present of made?
That is going to make any man or woman merely dot.
Okay, good. And what about the letter D? Do you think the letter D is correct or there is any mistake there? It's written in future tense. Is correct or not, Carmen?
Is correct.
Yes, you are right. It's correct. The sentence is correct. Because if you remember in the instruction, it says that one sentence is classified and conjugated in the way that is written here, future tense. Do you have questions about this?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Now, we are going to let's see, we're going to play a game. Okay. We are going to play a game and I'm going to check about your understanding of the future tense. Girls against boys. Team number 1 are going to be the girls and team number 2, the boys. I don't know who is going to be the leader of the boys. But until now, I don't know because at the beginning was helping us David, but until now,
Yes.
Okay. Tell me one number, Tirsa or Carmen or any other girl.
2.
Hi.
Can we meet tonight? Remember that here you are going to use will, or if you want to use going to, is going to be okay. Can we meet tonight? No, sorry.
I will work late.
late. How
How about tomorrow?
tomorrow?
I am going to work late. How about tomorrow? Oh my God. Boys,
7.
you have the two, we have the two options, going to or will. The weather forecast said it
Snow going tomorrow.
will snow or it's, let me think, I'm going to make the structure, or it is not going to snow tomorrow.
It is the weather forecast say it going snow tomorrow.
It is going to snow tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So that means that you are going to use is going to, not will. Let's check. Oh, in both cases was correct. Girls, another number.
Five.
I'm going to move this. Wow, this is long. What, and this is a question. Here is the verb get that you are going to use, and here we have the other. And this is the verb in parentheses. Think of these sentences, how you are going to do it.
What is she
Uh-huh.
getting for the menu?
What is she getting from the menu?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And then
She's probably eating something like a salad.
in the other part, she is, you are going, that means that you are going to use going to in both sentences.
She is going to probably. She is probably going to eat.
She probably is going to eat something like a salad. That way, Carmen? So letter B with going to, and letter A with going to also. Carmen? Or any other, or Tirsa?
She will probably eat sometime like a salad.
She will probably eat something like a salad. But what about the letter A? This is the letter A. Going to or will? Girls, what do you think? Going to or will?
Going to.
So if it's going to, what is she going to get from the menu? And in this case will, she will probably eat something like a salad. In that way, yes, Carmen?
Yes.
Okay, let's check. Look, as the way you say, what is she going to get from the menu? What is she getting? What is she getting? She will probably eat something light. Another number, boys?
16.
Will or going to?
Going to.
Say the sentence, please, using going to.
You will help me with these boxes.
Using will,
Yes.
not going to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will you help me with these boxes? Let's check. Both were correct. Excellent. Or are you going to help me with these boxes? Another number, girls?
3.
What you are going to use with or going to? All hope is lost. What?
All hope is lost. What will we do?
What will we do? Let's check. Oh, this case was going to. Sorry. Another number, boys?
13.
You can use will or going to. It's a question. A question, and there is the answer here. Remember that if we're going to write a question, the first is the auxiliary will. Or if it's going to be, if we are going to use going to, the first things, the auxiliary verb is here, the verb to be. So say the sentence, please.
Will we going to the cinema tonight? You told me about this plan a month ago.
Will we go or will we going?
Will we going to?
Will we going to the cinema tonight?
Yes.
But don't mix will with going to. Will.
Are we going to?
No, if you're going to use will, the sentence, it could be, will we go to the cinema tonight? But if you're going to use going to, are we going to the cinema tonight? So in your case, you choose will, right? Or going to.
Going to.
Are we going? Are we going to go? Yeah, you choose the correct answer. In both cases, we're correct. I mean that. Are we going to go? This is the what we are studying right now. We were studying. Another number, girls?
1.
Oh, the strawberry pie looks amazing. I think I will, or I'm going to try some.
I think I will try some.
Oh, let's check. Excellent. Another number, boys?
10.
No, leave those dishes. I just decided what? Will or going to?
I going to take care of them.
Okay, let's check. Oh, I will take care of them. Sorry, boys. Another number, girls?
9.
Swap points for both teams. Oh my God. Another number?
8.
Swap points again for both teams. Another number, girls?
12.
I will be.
I'm going to be, or I will be 16 years old in August.
I am going to be.
I will be. Oh my God. Sorry.
No, teacher, yo lo dije.
Who? Who said that?
Yes, yo lo dije.
But don't worry about that.
Yo lo dije antes que Carmen.
And what did you say?
I will, yo dije I will.
Oh, really? But I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you, sorry.
Number 11.
With the sentence.
I going to run 15 kilometers today.
Actually, I don't think I'm going to run 50 kilometers today.
Yes, 50 kilometers today.
Oh, I will run. Actually, I don't think I will run 50 kilometers today. Another number, girls?
6.
Our airplane, what?
Will leave.
We leave at 7:30 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning. Will leave. Is leaving. Is leaving. Remember that when we use the going to is something that probably we already planned. But I'm going to tell you when we finish the game.
Number 4.
Swap points. Oh, for both things again. Another number, girls?
$16.
What?
I will attend.
I will attend this party and you can't stop me. I am going to attend or I will attend, both are correct. And the 14 is for the boys.
I will turn.
I will turn 16 in August. Oh, the three were correct. This is simple present, future with going to, and future with will. When you say,
I will turn.
who is the girls are the winner. Oh my God.
Yay!
Congratulations, girls.
Teacher,
Tell me.
¿y cómo hacer, digamos, como para identificar en cuál vamos a usar going to o will?
Right now, I'm going to tell you. Here we have that in the information. It's here. Look. Here in the information says that when we use will, we express a voluntary action that has not been previously planned or a promise. Algo que no se ha previsto ni se ha planeado. And if you observe in the sentence of did you remember the airplane about the trip? When you want to travel, the first things that you do is to buy what? To buy your ticket for traveling. So that means that is something planned. For that reason, in that case, if you remember, the correct choice was going to, because here in going to, we make predictions. This structure is for making predictions, but based on what you see at the moment. And look at this, it's also commonly used to state a plan or an intention. For example, tell me one something that you have planned for this afternoon. Something that you think that you are going to do in the afternoon.
Make the homework.
So you say, I am going to do the homework today. So it's something that you state or plan, is an intention. Tell us that.
I am going to visit my grandfather's.
Yes, in that way we use going to, I am going to visit my grandfather, because you have the intention to do that. And with this is to express a voluntary action, or we can say that it's the opposite of going to. So that means that is something that we don't have an intention to do it, or something that is unplanned. That is the difference between going to and with. Do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
So we are going to stop here because time is over. Thank you very much for your attention and your participation. And I'm going to give claps to Tirsa, Carmen, and David for helping me with the development of this class. So I hope to see you next class. Goodbye.
Bye,
Thanks, teacher.
teacher.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.